Well, we begin tonight with developing news on a Middletown murder investigation. One day after a woman was found dead on the side of the road, we're uncovering much more about the deadly crime.
It's a story that was first breaking last night on Eyewitness News after police discovered the body of a 35-year-old woman in a ditch off Hanging Rocks Road.
This afternoon, her suspected killer went before a judge in Newport District Court. And tonight, we're learning new details about his relationship with the victim.
Eyewitness News reporter Stephen Schuler has been working this story all day long. He joins us live now with the developing details from the East Bay Mobile Newsroom.
We've learned the victim and suspect were former co-workers at a Connecticut Christmas tree shop. Police are still looking into a motive, but tell us the alleged killer had recently been laid off. 24-year-old Zachary Lepelusa stares blankly in Newport District Court, accused of stabbing 35-year-old Antoinette Venditti and then dumping her body in a drainage ditch.
This was a heinous crime. She was brutalized and stabbed a number of times.
Middletown police tell us they received multiple 911 calls from the West Main Road Residence Inn around 4:30 Tuesday afternoon. Eyewitnesses told investigators Lepelusa brutally beat Venditti in the hotel parking lot.
He then threw her in her own car and drove off with her in it as he continued to assault her.
Lepelusa took off before officers arrived, but they later caught up with him after a brief chase.
He turned off onto 3rd Beach Road and, as they say, bailed out of the car, got out of the car and fled, and the officer eventually caught him and took him down at gunpoint.
Investigators found Venditti's body nearby. They say she'd been staying at the hotel for 2 weeks while working at the Middletown Christmas tree shops. Now they're trying to determine the reason behind the violent murder.
At this point, we only know that it was a relationship of two workers that led to this.
Lepelusa is now being held without bail pending a hearing in 2 weeks. Coming up new at 6, we hear from the manager of that hotel where the stabbing happened. For now, live in Middletown with the developing details, I'm Stephen Schuler, Eyewitness News.